Hello there. Hello everyone to Roaming Breaks. That's what we've built so far of the Home Alone set, guys. Koja is here. Hello, Koja. How are you? Welcome to the stream. How's Christmas celebration going on in Germany? I've been checking out on a few of the market vlogs, and I saw that there is an impressive, wonderful seasonal holiday market set up somewhere. I don't remember the name. What's the place? But there are winter markets all over the world, everywhere in Europe. It's amazing to see those winter markets, my friend. So cool. All right, you're doing good. It's good to know. Well, we are also here celebrating the Christmas vibes. There is a spot here which we call it to be as Geo World Gardens, and there is an impressive Christmas celebration kind of an event going on there. So quite a few holidays. Tomorrow is Christmas in Germany. Yes, of course. So is here as well in India. No, it should be on the 25th. It's the 24th night, right? When the clock strikes 12. So it's the 25th almost going to start. And it's going to be Christmas for the US and rest of the world maybe later on, the next day, I guess. That's how it works. Because we have the globe divided in 24 hours. I'll be back in a minute. Let's begin with bag number 20. We've already had this house built almost. You can see that's how it looks. Those are the minifigures we get. Zen Mudra, hello there. Spur and Glue is here. Hello, Spur and Glue. Season's greetings to all of you. Look at those minifigures. This is a perfect Marv with the beard and face. And this guy comes with the golden tooth. I hope the golden tooth is visible with the amount of lighting conditions we have right now. So that's our snowman from the Spider-Verse advent calendar. that we are doing in shorts. I hope you guys are enjoying the advent calendar experience as well from the shorts. So that's the Christmas tree, the electric Christmas tree that we get from the advent calendar, the Marvel one. And no, here's Kevin McCallister riding onto his sleigh ride, and the sleigh ride will be sliding down from somewhere on the stairs, and he'll come out of the door just like that. Shoo! We've all seen that in the movies. So that's Kevin McCallister's minifigure with a sleigh ride. Looks impressive. Such a lovely minifigure. And look at that sweater. That's an exact same red sweater that Kevin is wearing, along with the scarf and the same beanie as well. This is out of the world. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And also check out Miles Morales in his winter attire, holding on to his mobile phone. Crazy Miles Morales. That gingerbread sweater. That's also from the advent calendar. So if you guys are missing out on the advent calendar shorts, then I would request you to check them out as well, because those are real fun shorts. Hello there, hello there, hello there. Now comes another of the fun part here. Check out the openings, guys. This is one epic set. Oh, this thing's not working. It was working until yesterday. So let me put on the flash. Here it is. Now it's more visible. Right, guys? Check that out now. Start from this section of the house where we can see the majestic fireplace with the Christmas tree and some presents, along with the train that recreates the famous basketball figure from Buzz McCallister's room, and Kevin placed it on the holiday train to just show it to the burglars that someone's there always at the house. And this house is not home alone. I mean, Kevin's not home alone. Someone's always in this house. So we come to this section here. You'll be able to see that there are stairs. Right, there are stairs which will take you up. And check this room out as well, guys. This is another one of the rooms where there is a record player, and on top of this record player there is a statue of a woman. So we have the momentum working well. Right, how cool is that? So that's the room with the chairs, the dining chairs. They tend to just keep falling. So we have those dining chairs. There is a dining table. That's a candle. Then there is a wall clock. I hope the wall clock is not to be seen from this side. Now you'll be able to see the wall clock. That's a majestic wall clock right over there, hiding down there. So this is Amazing. And I will take you up now. That is one room, inside of which we have the bedroom. Check that majestic bed out there. That's the Kevin's mom and dad's room with the digital clock as well to be seen. The clock which goes off every time, and this guy's miss on their airport transportation. So you see, that's the clock. That's a majestic bed, a royal majestic bed. It will remind you of the movie, guys. It will certainly remind you of the movie. Now you come out of that room, you see that there is a majestic bathroom as well here. Check out that majestic bathroom. You see how cool is the bathroom? That's the toothbrush, the famous toothbrush which Kevin wants, whether it's certified by U.S. Dental Association or not, at the superstore, at the supermarket, and then he has a tough time. That's the one. That's another of the lobby. Then there are stairs which will go on top to the loft where Kevin is spending most of his time. And this is an interesting room. This is Buzz's room. We all know who Buzz is, right? Check out that gun. The gun which Kevin is using. All of those things. I want to check out for Buzz, McCallister's girlfriend. Here she is. That's Buzz McCallister's girlfriend portrait hanging on the wall. And that's the secret storage. That's a chair. Then there is a pizza or something like that. There is the helmet. As soon as I'll take this off, you'll see Kevin is climbing and everything falls off on the ground, just like that. You have $100 bill as well here. That's $100. Check that out, $100. So all those fun-filled moments. There is a family portrait. That's Kevin's mom, along with Buzz, probably, or his dad. And on this side, you'll be able to see Kevin McCallister himself and his dad, probably. So that's a family fun thing. And we all remember this. This is when the bad guys comes up and Kevin will toss that thing, the paint jar. So that's that paint jar. Everything is here, guys, in this set. This is a perfect Christmas celebration moment. If you're having the McCallister family experience during the holidays, it's the best. Trust me on that. So we'll just close this thing for now. Check out that Christmas tree with presents and the majestic fireplace, right? Look at the windows. Look at the interior, the Christmas decorations inside of the room. And that's how the train moves. Check out the entrance, the grand entrance, and that's another room, the dining room, with a majestic clock piece and the rotating statue and everything. And some more Christmas decorations to be seen with a carpet. That's a carpet, a majestic carpet, and some more room interiors there. There is a super cool wall clock. Not the wall clock, a pendulum clock. That's more like it. It gets shut. So we'll turn off the lightings. So that's how the set gets divided in 3 compartments. I can take this off as well, this from the lower half, and we just need to do the roof like that. There goes in the roof, and that's the house. That's the loft. That's the battle plan. You all have seen the battle plan, right? With the soda can. There's a spider web as well. Since it's an attic, it's a loft. We have a candy machine, a candy vending machine. And check out the sofa cum bed. How nicely it's been represented there. Sofa cum bed. And check out those roof tiles. A perfect roof structure to be seen. Right? Check that out. How impressive is this set? And when you built it, it goes on the shelf. It's going to look amazing, guys. Amazing. Zen Mudra is showering all those emoticons on the chat. Thank you. I hope you like this set. Even Zuby Dooby was telling me that she liked it. And she might pick up the set maybe soon. So that was the Home Alone set room tour, guys. The set tour. The set room tour, to call it, to be more precise. We'll start with back 20 now. Yes, we waited for long. We waited already for long. We need to start building the set. Back number 20. Here it comes. Number 20. Going in next. And number 20 is now history. Let me type in the welcome message. How are we missing on a welcome message? Welcome to Those are all loose bricks, which will now go on this beautiful set that we are building on the McCallister family house from the Home Alone movie theme. Very first bricks of the evening going in. So we require two of those. First one going in there. Never too old for Lego. Hello there, Michael. How is the weather today? I can't believe the Home Alone house is in Gotham. With bricks, it's anything possible. It's roaming bricks, multiverse, and we have Home Alone in Gotham. Or you can say Gotham to be in Chicago. Where Home Alone houses. What's going on? How's your day? How's the start of the day maybe for you, right? It's just going to be the day must have just begun for Never Too Old for Lego. It's a new start, it's a new day. What's the progress we are to be seeing with Brick Crawl? The Brick Crawl is incoming, guys. We have the ultimate Brick Crawl. Breezy is doing such a good job coordinating with all of the content creators on. I wish if we would have had a little thing. This is the same window from where Kevin would escape, I guess, to the tree house. Phil and Briggs, hello there. Happy holidays. Namaste. Namaste from India, guys. Whoa, Michael has been up all night. No way. Because of the rough weather? I hope that the electricity supply was not cut short. Maybe because some of the other YouTube content creators I follow also noticed there is a power cut. I hope that no power cuts at your place, guys. This set is really impressive one. I'm enjoying building this one, and I hope if you are going to buy this, then the set will never disappoint you. It's one fun set. God, there are so many bricks on this sorting tray. I think we need a bigger sorting tray. This is not working out, guys. We need a bigger one. Let me grab the bigger one, which is slide this piece. Absolutely perfect. Okay, now it's going to be much more convenient. Search for the required parts. So we just jumped to a bigger sorting tray. And now it will be easier for us to pick up on those parts. So welcome to Roaming Bricks, yes? You know that pain well. What? Michael? Oh my God. Well, I offer my condolences for your loss. I did not see that message and I jumped on to Philip Briggs's. Sorry to hear that, bro. Mm. May his soul rest in peace. How old was he? Really old? You know what people say back at my place is all those souls who travel to heaven during the celebration days, because it's the day, these are the days when we celebrate. If someone is traveling and someone is leaving the earth, and they are definitely going towards the heaven. And I hope the same for your dad as well. So you had been attending funerals and things like that? But if it's at night, I think the funeral will be in the next few hours, right? The funeral service. But I'm thanking you to tune in even in such grief moment. And that's what makes me feel that Lego bricks gives you that level of calmness that is required, right? Even during tough times like this. Oh, that takes days to arrange. Oh. So, what happens to the body? Because here in India, we have our rituals. We burn the bodies. We don't bury them. So, if you're saying that it takes days to arrange for the funeral services, the body is kept in the morgue for so long, right? Maybe. Plus, my mom doesn't want people going to his funeral on Christmas. Ah. Hmm. That's another thing. That's another thing. What was his age? How old was he? Tough times, buddy, tough times. How about your mom? Is she doing okay? Because I see when people are too much connected to one another, I mean, most of the females here in India, they cry a lot, you know, upon their husbands when they pass. Well, how about it? Look at the coincidence. Today, even I felt like going on with a soothing and a much calming music, which is played in the background. And here we have the news of the sad dismissal of Michael's stepdad. Oh, the body's kept on ice. Okay. She's a mess, but will be okay eventually. Yes, yes, of course. It happens. It happens. But then she's still lucky to have you, right? To condole her during the tough times. So by when are you planning to visit? Or you are already there at your mom's? Hey, hello there. I love bricks forever. Welcome to the stream. It's a strange cycle of life and death that we all have to go through. And no one has any times certain, what's coming ahead of us. You never know. That's the reason why I keep saying that you live only once, or only once you live. So make it worth. Make your time worth on planet Earth. Spread love, spread happiness. Be good for the community. So even when you're not around, the community should be there. What goes on next is these ones, but then I don't have those ones. That's the one, and that's the two. That looks so good. I was there all night, just got home and I'm going to sleep. Prayers. Take some rest, man. Recover. See you around. See you around. Hey, what are we falling off? We're just redoing it because of the mold mark brick. I want it to be hidden inside and not to be shown outside. There it is. Here we go with another perfect snapping off those bricks. Looking good. Perfect attachment. Some of those bricks are pristine white, and some of those bricks are to be seen in slight pale yellowish tint already. It seems like there are bricks manufactured from earlier time and bricks manufactured recently for this, or those must have been recycled ones. You never know, but there is a color change to be noticed. It's not all white on the from the roof. It should have been more white. Yes. Well, that's what it is. That's what we get. Hello, Leanna Lee Magnet Fishers. How are you? Hope you are having happy holidays. Now we are doing the chimney. Here comes the chimney. Such an impressive chimney. Looks impressive. It's a wonderful day of Christmas. It's a wonderful day of Christmas. And it's gifts and gifts and now on Christmas. It's just a wonderful day of Christmas. It's the time of the year when we come together. Families have wonderful moments enjoyed together. So it's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, happy holidays. Happy holidays. Where the merry bells keep ringing, and every wish comes true. Happy holidays. I'm gonna do the rest of my set I'm building along with you. Wow, that's cool. Lego piece down. Lego piece down, yes. It generally happens, I don't have the carpet laid down on the floor. So generally whenever those bricks tend to fall on the floor, they just slip underneath of those edges somewhere and they hide themselves from me. And then I have a real tough time figuring it out where they went. It happens. So, and because of most of, there's a lot of dust here. Because of that, we cannot get a carpet as well, because getting a carpet, it's again, that much area of the floor will not get mopped daily and it gets a bit stressful. So there is no carpet here. Well, it's the most beautiful time of the year. Two of those. We made 2 of those. Now where would they go? That's a question. Where would they go? Where would they go? And they're going in like this again. Roof. And this is one going in there, and the second one goes in here. Well, it's the most beautiful time of the year. Tan, tan, tan. I've never built any of the Disney princess or the castles sets so far. Not had even one. I was after the Hocus Pocus house and also the Seven Dwarfs, the Cinderella and the Seven Dwarfs, but then it's nowhere available now. Only a few places, and they are selling it at a premium price. So I missed on grabbing on those sets. Those were 2 cool, amazing sets. And also the full scale, the UCS, the big one of the Disney Princess Castle that D&M Bricks is doing with Mariah, and they are expecting a baby soon. Look at those guys. That's the big Disney castle. I don't know who's that much into princess to buy that. I am not that much into princess sets and all, so I've never had those Cinderella or any of those sets before. Might get one in the future, never know. And as the opportunity strikes, because if it's offered at discount, then might consider adding one of the princess sets. I wanted Shrek. Shrek's, you remember Shrek movie? And in the Shrek movie, there is the swamp, Shrek Swampland. That set would be amazing. I don't know how Lego's missing on some brilliant ideas out there. They're not doing it. The Swampland of the Shrek movie would be a super amazing one. Yeah, they should make one, right? See, you too feel so, and I obviously feel the same way, because that would be amazing one. The Shrek Swampland. Because by the time the craze is over, they should do it when a movie is getting released. You know, maybe it gets them more people buying that set then. And if that's not how it works, because Shrek was released back in days, and now if they'll release a set, it will not create that much of a hype, right? But if there would be a new movie which is coming out of Shrek and then they'll release it, it will take on the market. All the market dynamics. Woohoo, those are the big bricks. We're snapping on together now. These are the big ones, guys. Big ones. Just need to make this thing solid. Okay. There's a mistake. There is a mistake. So how many of a times have you seen Home Alone movie? I just saw it few days back before starting building the set. Like I had seen that movie before also, but then I've repeated this time. I love to check this movie every single Christmas. I love 1 and 2 the most. And the third one, it's kind of okay. The characters are cute. Both of the Kevins are cute. It's the most beautiful time of the year. That's how it looks. It's a perfect example. What do you do? Is this the one? What do we use? So we are going to be overlapping them like this. Okay. So it's the most beautiful time of the year. So with that, we've successfully completed instruction manual number 477, but we have no clue as of yet where will this go. So we'll keep it aside for now. And here is the OK Plumbing and Heating. Your flood control experts. That's the van. AK37. OK Plumbing and Heating. Beep 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 we are going to be celebrating the happy holiday soon. Are you still on bag number 1 from the set you are building? And what's the name of that set you are building? You can just type here so that if anyone else is around or tuning in, they might figure it out as well. Lots of times it's really funny. Me too. Home Alone 1 and 2 are really good. I'm not that bothered of 3 and 4. On the top, I think. On the top. I love the Hangman game that you played with your viewers. That is a fun game. Hangman one. But the thing is that the world is moving at a faster pace, and the kids anymore, they don't care for Lego, is what I think personally. And it's now more kind of a family activity than kids getting into it. Absolutely stunning it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And that's our Lego. I love my Lego. I love my Lego. And I hope that you all also love your Lego. You consider yourself to be one of the adult fans of Lego. There are people who are in their 60s, probably in 70s as well, and they are also loving Lego. So that's what I feel, that Lego is more now turning out to be a hobby that is pursued by the adults than the smaller or the younger ones. So Duplo and all the other themes, as per the age classifications, that's the reason why Lego has all of those bricks available for younger generations, for adult fans, like sets like this, Home Alone. This cannot be done by like a 6 year or a 5 year old, right? You require adult supervision for them. So some sets like this requires adult supervised. And for the rest of them, there is always going to be a few other themes. Like, I love superheroes, so I'm into more Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, and all those things. So it depends from classification to classification again, I think so. But it's good. It's good in a way. We see everyone, at least, having their share of bricks to enjoy. The younger folks have theirs. The adults, like us, we have ours. You see, that's how it should look. On the top gets covered by this. And that's a perfect roof here. Okie dokie. Now comes this moment wherein we are snapping in. Remember this we've kept aside and then we had no clue where it will go. That's where it will go. Okay. So here it goes and gets snapped in. Absolutely like that. La 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 la. The house is almost done. We have successfully assembled the McCallister's house before the holidays could start. And here we are building on this house. Oh, Christmas time we have. This is the most annoying part when the bricks don't align that well together. Here's what you see. So it's the most beautiful time of the year. It's the most nope, not like it. So let's make this thing more sturdy for now. Oh yes, there is a purpose of those boxes. Not to worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 of those as well. Here we are. I feel like a big kid playing with Lego. You are not playing. Do you play? I don't play. I built them and I admire them. So after I built them, I just admire them. The play features like this are not kind of a play feature, but those are display features according to me. It's absolutely as a person to person or as an individual. Depends on you how you look at your bricks. I look at them as a form or a piece of art that I'm holding on to. It's brick arts, you know, what I call that to be. And we are all a part of this hobby. We're all sailing in the same boat, aren't we? We are. What's the time at your place? It should be evening, right? Almost supper time. I guess so. That was a funny way to sing that Christmas song. It's funny at times when you are here at Roaming Bricks. Why so serious? Days are gone because we are now done building on the Arkham Asylum and the Batman series set. So why so serious? Days are gone. Now comes the holiday season. We're building in the Home Alone set. We are happy, 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 happy here. We are happy to be calling it holidays. We are happy, 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 happy here. We are happy to be calling it holidays. I know, I'm just changing it a bit. Oh, those Christmas carols guys sing at church. Some of them, when kids perform, are really good. Good to hear. So much of practice is required in that. Alright, so now they're asking us to snap on the roof, which we've successfully just did. And with this, there is a successful snapping of the roof. This is the front side. The Home Alone house to be seen. It's fully assembled to its perfection. It's back 21 going in next. There are 3 of 21s here. I'm holding on to 3 number 21. You're 23, you're 22, you're 24. Here is a bigger 21, a mid 21, and a smaller 21. So 3 of number 21s. No way. How much of the 21 are we going to do? And that's one of the 21, which is now history. Just move it aside for now. There are big bricks and base plates to be seen inside of this. Oh, there is an old man minifigure. There is an old man minifigure inside of this as well. There is an old man minifigure, guys. Amazing. Impressive stuff. Wow. This is going to be so cool. See all those base plates now? A semi-round, a half moon. Kevin's neighbor. Yes, that's the old guy. None of what you hear about me is correct. So don't go by the rumors. The first time that guy comes in front of Kevin in the supermarket, Kevin gets scared of him and wow, he just leaves. Kevin just leaves, holding on the toothbrush, and that was fantastic. That's the moment. That's so cool. Way he runs off. Another one of 21 going in next. And with that, it's now history. And a smaller one. Here comes those studs. Smaller studs. And it's always, to be seen most of the times in families that the elder ones take advantage of the younger ones in the family, right? Bullying them and pulling them and do all sorts of things. How many brothers and sisters you guys are? I mean, I don't have no brothers, I don't have no sisters. I'm all by myself. Hey, that's the sleigh. That's a shovel, right? That's a shovel, not a sleigh. That's a shovel. A shovel of snow for the old man. Here it is. So let's begin. Let's begin with the old man. Here you go. That's the lower half. That's the torso. Snapped in. Just look how cool is that outfit. It's a perfect outfit. Sorry, it just clicked to my head. No, it's okay. None but I have foster siblings. Oh, foster siblings. Hmm. Do your parents adopted? Wow, no. Just went off the table, going to the floor. And once again, we are supposed to be holding on to it. Here we go. Where is the head of the old man? What is this guy's name? I keep forgetting this guy's name. I don't remember his name. How cool is this guy looking now? The old guy holding on to his shovel. That's how kind of he looks from his back. That's from a side. That's from another side. Wow, Creations 22 is here. How did your stream go? Are you still streaming? You're done. This is the old man from the Home Alone movie. So how you remember how I keep telling you that you should check out this movie, Wow Creations? This is the ultimate Home Alone movie that we are building the set. It's the McCallister's house, and this is the old man, one of the characters from the movie. I'll not spoil the fun for you by disclosing out about his whereabouts in the movie, but I would certainly want you to go tune into this movie. Amazing movie, Home Alone. And you should watch it with your family. You'll enjoy it. Everyone in your family will love this movie. And then ask your family members to tune in to Roaming Bricks building on the epic Home Alone house. Oh god, there will be so much of fun. Marley! Yes, Marley. The old man Marley. Of course. The old man Marley. Now I remember. See? That's how Leannalee just reminds me of that character. You're from your mommy. I remember it yesterday. Who shared that? Was it never too old for Lego? Yeah, never too old for Lego. So Lianali, here it comes. There was a fun moment yesterday or day after yesterday. I don't remember. So we had never too old for Lego here, and Wow Creations just was asking like where are you guys from, and wanted to know a couple of the subscribers or the viewing members here. So never too old for Lego came up saying that he's from his mommy. And that's when Wow Creations just rolled off laughing from her chair. And now she is remembering that moment, I guess. You are from your mommy. I cheated. I looked it up on Google. No, it's all right. We all do that because it's not, our brain is not a supercomputer that it will remember each and everything. So that's why Google is there to ease up on our task. But see, that much effort that you took going on to Google and searching it, it wouldn't have been possible if you wouldn't have, you wouldn't have felt it from your heart and from your soul. So the actions, our actions are all a perfect combination of those brain waves going in. So always I keep saying that do more good and spread more love. It's what we require in our world now with so much of war and hate and everything going on. It's just adverse world situation out there. You never know when something bigger just breaks out. And almost we have ended up utilizing those resources that we had from this many years. The crude, the metals, the precious. You see, the gold prices are skyrocketing because it's a scare earth metal, and it's really scare and scarce. It's scarcity of that. So all those things matter a lot. Simply it does. Well, I knew because it was on back of my mind the name of the character, but you know why? Because Marv and Marley. So that's Marv, one of the crooked guys, and that's Marley. They almost were of same height. They were both of same height. I would say so. And that was Harry, the other crooked guy, was the fellow who has a golden tooth and he's like a hobbit. A smaller guy hanging around in the world. And Marv somehow is so much innocent in a way that he even admits it out at the end of the movie that that's why we keep all the taps running after performing every burglary to keep a mark. And then the cops know at the end that now we know all those houses that you guys robbed. And that's crazy, crazy movie. Amazing one. What goes in next here is a L-shaped tile. And we are not getting hold of that L-shaped tile from this loose bricks stack. We might need to stand up and have an alternate view of it. Alright, here we go. Just spare me a moment before I start reading the chat back. Here it is. Here I get it. Oh, it's the most beautiful time of the year. There is going to be one sticker which will come on this side. So it's going to be sticker number 13. 1 3. Number 13 going off the sticker sheet. That's just the socks. That's number 13. Showing us the socks. I'm not sure, but this is to represent that guy's Marv's socks. No, staying back. As this guy's were climbing, Marv used to climb on from the basement. He goes up, and that's what it looks like. A1 socks, which is stuck to the stairs, I guess. What's happening in chat? I nearly had the same name, Mar and Marley. Yep. Mac Biz Bricks, welcome in. Jason is here. Looks like you're almost done. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Almost done. We had given a tour of this during the start of the stream as well. And that's Kevin. Oh, there I go. And the sleigh ride out in snow. Here I go. Here I go. That's Kevin McCallister. Would you like to see the old man? The scary old man. Liana Lee here just shared the name. It's Marley. So that's our Marley, the old man, with a shovel, shoveling off ice whole night long. And that's the one. And thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to give me your precious likes, friends. Roaming Bricks is here bending from India all the way. And it certainly means a lot to me that you guys visit me and my live streams. Appreciate it. With that, we are done with instruction number 500. Oh, it's the most beautiful time of the year. Ta-da-da. What time of day is it for you, Jason? We will make it to India one of these years. You are going, wow, to places. You are even visiting Scotland, is what I heard in one of your, and I remember it, like you saying in one of your previous streams. You're visiting a lot, much of the world. What's in? Certainly we'll catch up, my friend. Once you are here, we will catch up with you. Definitely. Roaming Bricks. You are more than invited to my little crib here. It's not a big place like how you guys have. Your room is probably 2 times or 3 times bigger than my room, Mac. So it's a small crib here I have, but then it's wonderful. You can come along, you can check out all of my Lego collections, and maybe get me one of your Death Stars. What say? We have brick together here. Whoa, the morning roaming. Morning with Rudy and walking him off. I have to Britain, France, Mexico, Denmark, Germany so far. Wow, your passports. I mean, both of your passports would look so cool with all those stamps from across the world. Oh, Joshi B is here. How are you, Joshi, on this fantastic day? Afternoon roaming finally caught a live stream, stopping in to say hello, drop a thumbs up, and wish all a Merry Christmas. Namaste from India, and you too, my friend. Have happy holidays and merrier Christmas than ever before. And may all of your wish come true this Christmas. Was that for the Navy or just traveling? Hmm. Well, if they're traveling in couple, I guess it's traveling for leisure, kind of. I guess so. I'm gonna do a live stream. Lianali is going up with live stream. When? Now? Or later on? Because if you go now, probably I might not be able to catch up with it. And if you're planning, how much? Like 1.5 hours more from now? Then I might be able to catch up. Because while, Lianali was here today, building along with roaming bricks, a different set she's building, and this is probably the very first time when I have someone who's like inspired. I mean, who's loving the building experience of roaming bricks, and they are building a set themselves. That's Lianali today. Thank you for being here. Namaste to you too, bud. Thank you, Joshi. Thank you. Thank you so much. Brick together. It was for leisure. I never made it out of the US when I was in the Navy, sadly. Yes, because servicemen are always tied up, They never ever get the opportunity. Hardly you guys would be able to even come visit your families during the holidays while you guys are in the service. So it gets, I know it gets difficult. At times it gets difficult, yes, of course. That's why I figured it out, my friend, when you said that you've been visiting all those places in couples. So that makes Jason, along with her wife, visiting the rest of the world. That's quite a few places to visit. All those amazing places in the world. What world, like traveling world, was something different before the corona, and now it's kind of different. It's all there. And how much more strange the world will become. But I don't wish any more troubles. This is much of it that we've already seen in the last couple of years. I wish that peace be upon us, everyone. It's what they say in Urdu as well, It's the conversion of that. The Prophet's message was very much to be appreciated, that may peace be upon us. And it's forever that we've seen world and kingdoms fighting for land and acquisitions and wealth and whatnot. So it's one world, and we would make it fit for our future generations as well. That's probably, we are building in the basement. I think so we are missing to attach this one here. And with that little attachment, we have successfully accomplished step number 504 from the instruction manual, and we are now moving on to number 505. So hello there everyone, what's going on in chat? Let me catch up with you all. Also hello to you as well. Probably a lot more fun that way. Yep. Lianali is saying now. Really? Oh wow. So Lianali is going on live streaming now. That's great. Let's all wish her luck. Merry Christmas from Brick Together. I would say at this point that 9/11 had a more significant impact on travel than COVID. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because we got stricter travel norms. And that is required because there is a lot of things going on, a lot of crap things going on in the world. So those security protocols were needed a long time back to be implemented, which were to be seen after 9/11. So it's safety for all of the fellow travelers. But then again, geographies comes with different rules and regulations we see around, right? And we have Little Lego also, who is from U.S. Air Force. Little Lego visits us. We've got Mac builds here from Navy, U.S. Navy. So all you guys, all you servicemen, you all make the country feel safe. Otherwise, it would be a nightmare, like those zombie times, back then. And what we require to go in next is this one. Absolutely perfect. That is the one. And probably we need 2x4. We don't see that 2x4. Here it is. Going in good. Tumbling in. If anyone's seen the film Demolition Man, I remember that. That's how our planet is becoming. Absolutely. That's such a close observation, my friend Joshi. That's a close observation. Demolition Man. I don't know if Taco Bell is going to win the franchisee wars though. Taco Bell. Oh god. I'm taking Rudy for a walk right now, roaming. Yay! Say hello to Rudy from Roaming Bricks, and he'll say hello back to me. I know it. As soon as you'll say roaming in front of him, he'll bark back. Poof poof. Amazing. How is the sunrise today? It's a beautiful world we have, and some strange reason why. For profits, be turning it out to be worse than ever. Because now you'll see that there is so much of dust inside of our own environment that, breathing is going to be a huge, huge problem in future. Especially in the cities with so much of infrastructure getting developed every single day. There is a lot of dust and pollution in the air that we are breathing. But if you travel back to countryside, maybe that's where the air is still pure and pristine. But again, all those satellites, the dust, it's all going to be, and then we'll require going and exploring other planets, resources out there. Like all of those movies, those are not just movies, but that is reality. That is reality. going to be brutal, brutal, brutal out there. And I don't know what kind of world we are turning it out to be by just exploiting the available resources. You know why the gold prices are going high so much? You've seen the gold prices are skyrocketing because it's not available that much. It's very rare. It's a scarce earth mineral. And what happens when we take out all of that gold? And there's a silver spiking up as well. Why silver is spiking up? Because of all those electric vehicles. They require more of the silver. Silver is a good conductor of electricity. So we've seen that all of a sudden there is a sudden demand for silver as well in the world because of this electric vehicles that we are now producing. God knows where we will head, where the future generations will be heading to. Matt, to be honest, I wouldn't mind if a fried chicken franchisee won. Merry Christmas to you as well. I can deal with zombies. There's no tax to pay as soon as the zombies arrive. Oh god. It's going to be Walking Dead. Walking Dead, it's going to be for us. Roaming, is your community open for me to post something in there? I can share a picture of my morning walk with Rudy while I watch your live stream. Do you require a permission for that, Royal? Do you think there is a permission required? What is that community post for? The community post is for all you guys. You can share your precious moments, you know, with the audience of Roaming Bricks and myself as well. So that's what community is all about. I have a couple of friends here who have had built those sets in past, and they are uploading those sets as well. Like one of the user you'll see, Subtle Sonic, has done that community post. He's built on the Mercedes AMG. The same with Interstellar. The air was thick with it. Absolutely. Mr. Joshi comes with that statement. Absolutely. Or instead of trying to escape this planet, we could try to take care of it instead of destroying it by polluting the environment with no EPA regulations. How much of us are going to follow that EPA regulations, Royal? That's the question. Because it's not aliens that we are supposed to be scared of or we have the threat from. It's mankind against mankind. The biggest threat to our world is from humans, not from those animals. Those animals even don't exploit the world's resources like how we are doing as humans, you know. So just not us. We'll be destroying everyone else along with us. That's where we are heading to. And then there will be the colonization of Mars from Elon Musk. Already started exploring Mars. You all know how Elon's exploring Mars and about to establish. Soon there will be the first colony taking payloads from Earth, like how the Discovery space shuttle was taking off payloads and from Earth, and how that guys, these guys were managed to build on the International Space Station. Like similar payloads now will be taken off from Earth, and then these guys will colonize Mars. I guess so. And once we have successfully exploited all of our Earth's resources, then we will open up eyes, and then will be another of the new world order coming and reuniting all of those left out civilizations. It's a strange world it's turning out to be. I mean, when you are a kid, or when I was a kid myself, I used to feel like there is so much good. The world is full of happiness. There are all happy moments around. Then, as you grow up, you start exploring out the odds, is when you feel the challenges that mankind has to face. And it's not just us, it will be rest all of the other species as well that will take along to the doomsday. Just imagine. It's just with the humans that they are supposed to earn their livelihood. Have you ever noticed the same thing with animals? Not possible. Animals never ever go out earning money. Everything is already there available in the nature. When we were monkeys, and we used to like swing by from one branch of the tree to the other, and we used to eat raw foods, not packaged foods I'm talking about, was the time till everything was perfect. But the moment we discovered packaged foods and stuff like that, we discovered preservatives, we discovered those acidity regulators and whatnot, those colors, those synthetic food colors and everything. We are losing our own kind. And instead of we thinking that we are moving towards being a higher consciousness ourselves, we are degrading ourselves. So there is a lot going on in the background. And how much of it would simply bring us peace and happiness is a question to ask. And not everyone is fortunate, again, right, in this world. Not everyone is fortunate to be building on Lego. There are people out there who visits me who tell me that Lego is still in their dreams and they dream about Lego. Even it's difficult for them to invest into a poly bag. So there are people out there, and I feel sorry for those souls, pretty souls. And I always think that there is a power of karma, the power of karma that goes on. More good you do, more good comes back to you. You should never forget that power of karma is instant as well. It's like those instant Maggie noodles. What's going on in the chat? Walking Dead I can deal with. Hopefully they're not like 28 Days Later or World War Z zombies. Those were creepy, man. Those were World War Z ones are so fast, man. Those are creepy. Certainly can't deal with them. We need to keep a bot with us. Unfortunately, Break Together that comes in terms with one of my favorite sayings from Batman that Michael Caine said. Some men aren't interested in money. They just want to see the world burn. Exactly, Joshi. That's a true statement. Burn. That was my point. I hope Elon took Matt Damon some ketchup on Mars. He ran out, didn't he? Was eating those potatoes. Man. Maddie, that guy is crazy, man. Whew. The truth of it is, roaming, we have same luxury as the animals where everything is free. We can get it. Unfortunately, someone invented tax and then the word greed soon followed. And that's when the societies got divided into kingdoms. A kingdom needed a treasury, and the treasury symbolized the wealth, symbolized power and hold. And the moment it was all taken off from the barter system, it's all gone from that same day. World was very good till the time we had barter system existing. I feel so. I was growing vegetables, you are growing maize. We can exchange goods. But then if someone is building on a you know a motorcycle or a motor vehicle, then how much quintals of maize would I trade, or how many quintals of vegetables would I have to trade in with that guy to get my vehicle? It's really strange when we go back in times and when we think of what we've achieved and what we've missed. You'll figure it all out by yourself, because every invention, all right, every invention that mankind has seen till date has two effects. One is good, to make your life easy, and the second one is somewhere bad to the environment. That's the Industrial Revolution for us. The greed follows, as Mr. Joshi makes his point to be very much valid here. The greed of mankind has taken us nowhere. Maybe there will be soon someone visiting, if there are aliens and they are watching, and they will soon realize that the time for humans is almost here. Well, there is a gap here. Certainly seems to be a gap. I wonder if I'm committing no mistakes, because don't seems to be getting carried away with all this wonderful discussions we are having here on today's chat. This just shows how much considerate you guys also are for our Mother Earth, the only planet that we can call it to be our home. The only planet. So, what I believe is that if we cannot plant a tree in 1 year, we should not even use those products which are coming out of the tree in that 1 year. That's what I feel so. Because we end up using tons of woods in our furniture, and then we use paper, then we want to use all those fancy magazines. Wow, I would really thank Amazon to give us that Kindle device, so that now at least we have an alternative to reading all those magazines and things like that. Good, it's good. Kindle is good. The e-readers are good, saving us a ton of paper. Even Lego has implemented that, right? From the traditional instruction manual, they are doing the digital instructions, but then there's no fun. Instructions are again utilizing more of the carbon, cleaving of carbon footprint. So it's either of the way. I feel that anything that we as humans we are doing, either we ourselves we think that we are saving the environment, but we are not. We are doing no good to the environment. Nothing. I like your way of thinking, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you thinking the way. Same here. I'm in the UK. There's a farming family over here who are literally being forced to give up a lot of their land just so that they can build a railway line through it. Hmm. That's the development a nation wants. And no one can come in the way of a development, right? Even here we have those poor farmers. There is an electrical supply pole. We've seen those big poles of poltergeist movies, right? Those big electrical poles of metal. They occupy also a lot of land. So there are farmers here in between of their lands. There are roads, there are national highways and everything. So I think that government has to compensate those guys fairly. Not only valuing their potential land in terms of present scenario of the market trends, but they should be very well paid as much as an appreciated value, which is a 10 years or a 20 years ahead of us. But this government will not do. You know why? Because that's the government. They can take anything that they want from us, and they think they can do anything they want to do. And an individual cannot do much when it comes fighting off to the government. In China, you can't even raise your voice. Be I think myself to be lucky, that I'm born in India. At least we have right to speech. We have right to vote. We have right to. Uh, we've got public litigations as well. The PILs we can file it, and then there are so many of the freedom of to speech and all. Just imagine if you are being brought up in a country, in a dictator country like North Korea, where they just have six channels, six broadcasting channels, just six. What would life be? You wouldn't have been even, giving in that thought process, like how we are discussing on such important factors. We wouldn't have even thought that much. So that's the world for us. Thing is, when we eventually get to Mars and terraform that, give it a few generations, when it's starting to be destroyed by humans, we will then go to another planet. Absolutely. There is one series on Amazon. I've seen that series. Forgot the name. I'm so bad at remembering names. But that series shown us that there are a handful of people taken out of the Earth's environment, and there is a space station. Okay, there are those 200, I guess. 200, 300 was a movie and 200 was the series. I don't remember, but it's on Amazon Prime. And then those 200 people are responsible to bring up their own community in space, and then when they get all the resources to the other planet, they'll land and they'll start a new beginning, learning from the mistakes, learning from the mistakes. Joshi, this is the most important factor. The world is kind of not understanding this, that you can't keep learning from your mistakes. In corporates, there is something which we call as zero uh, tolerance policy, or zero mistakes, or reducing the risks and all those things. So here, when it comes to planet Earth, the same concept is not applicable. Mm-mm, not applicable at all. Probably we are building the kitchen compartment with this. I guess so. Has to be a kitchen. Not over here, dude. If the government can benefit from it, i.e., make money, they get it legally or by force. They eventually get it, of course, because it's a development that every nation wants. None of the nation would want to stay behind. Like we've seen Africa already. Have you seen those people in Africa getting exploited every day? I mean, who decides that? I mean, who decides that Africa is going to be a subcontinent that's going to be left over like that? And the people are suffering with all sorts of disease, this deadly diseases out there. I mean, if I'm traveling even from India to Africa, I'm taking 3 vaccines. You guys, if you're traveling from UK to Africa, you are taking in 7 vaccinations. My goodness, that's crazy. See? And that's what I don't want our world to give us. I mean, everyone has equal opportunity and equal rights. Why are better medicines available in the West and why are there no medicines available in Africa? Or not that quality of medicines which are available in Africa. So that's a lot of world politics and things which are involved if you'll see. So here we are building on some bricks, discussing out on important factors. I'm not against anyone or I'm not against the government or something like that. The governments are doing their job the way they are supposed to. But then all I am against is those humans who are responsible to exploit the earth's resources in such a way that there is no future. All they want is for themselves and leave nothing for the future. We need to be more conservative here. So that's the reason why. What I do is I try to be as much carbon neutral as much I can. I stream from one device and I check out on your chats on the other device. There are no more than 2 devices used at a time and just 3 of the LED lights. That's it. So roaming bricks is a kind of a carbon neutral person. And then there's so much of degradation of food grains to be seen with all those pesticides and those fertilizers which we are using. We are spoiling our own race, our own human race in a way. I don't know how long are we going to last like this for. I'm sure that we are not lasting forever. If we continue the way we are doing now, we soon need to call it Days Gone. Have you played Days Gone on PlayStation? That's also a cool game, Days Gone. That's the difference between a government and a dictatorship, unfortunately. If you don't make mistakes, how are you meant to learn? So that means that we are forever keeping on making mistakes and the learning never stops, Joshi. And one day will come that you need to leave because you've committed so much of the mistakes and you've been learning and upgrading yourself, learning while committing all those mistakes. Now, every country wants to protect themselves. Now, was there so much of hatred during the Ice Age? We've all seen the Ice Age movies, right? We've seen how there were settlements of humans in living in those prehistoric times when we had nothing, when we had no weapons, we had no guns. All we had were spear, bows, and arrows, and swords. Swords also were discovered in the medieval time. Before that, there were just spears and arrows. How world was different during those days and what we have become now. It's so strange, guys. It's really, really, really strange. NASA have rumored to want to travel to our second nearest star, Proxima Centauri. It's about 1 light year away, and the family chosen will live in the Arctic in a special space environment box. Oh, so you see, there you go. The concept of movie Alien. What we've seen in the movie Alien years back from Michael Bay. I guess Alien is from Michael Bay. If not, then pardon me for that. So we've seen those pods in which humans travel across galaxies, right? So was that was just an imagination back in those days. And now that imagination is turning out to be reality. But then it's still way too ahead of us. I mean, we need to satisfy our requirements of nutrition and this thing going in. We need sun as well. We can't survive without sun. Go about staying in those northern region of Siberia and where the sun rays is barely to be seen. Just imagine how much of the vitamin D deficiency is there in those people. They have fair white skin, no melanin to be seen at all. But melanin is required for skin functionality as well, the tissues and all. So it's more scientific, I think so. Sorry, I'm chatting away here with myself, but I find stuff like this fascinating to talk about. Of course, me too. I wake up and the first thing I say is, what can I get wrong today? No way. Probably we all prefer saying those words to each other, right? That's what hope is the only thing that has kept us alive till now. If there wouldn't have been hope, we wouldn't have survived, my friend. A New Hope, the very first movie of Star Wars, contains the word hope. And one word, hope, gives us all the strength that is probably required to keep going. And just keep going. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this fifth one is not probably required for now. Alrighty, that one was not really required. And that much we've successfully built. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Absolutely perfect. The best example of the age human we have that tells us everything about them was when those blocks found the ice mummy Otzi in the Swiss Alps. That's a fascinating story to look up. Oh, really? There was a mummy found on top of this mountain, Swiss Alps? How did that mummy go there? Strange. I've never come across this story. I'll definitely check. I'll look up to this. Ridley Scott did Alien do? Yep, Ridley Scott. Sorry about that. Michael Bay is the Transformer one. Michael Bay is Transformer, right? Ridley Scott. Copy, paste, discovering mummy on top of a mountain. Otzi the Iceman. That's Otzi the Iceman. Wasn't found by blokes in the Swiss Alps. He was discovered by two German hikers, Helmut and Erika Simon, in the Italian Alps near the border with Austria in 1991. Oh, no way. So Otzi is a natural mummy of a man who lived around 3,300 to 3,100 years BC. No way, during the Copper Age. How did this guy even went up there? And who made his mummy? It's a big time question. He was preserved in the ice and snow, permafrost, but who preserved him? Who did that? If civilizations back then were so intelligent, then why are we not that intelligent in this era? Is a question again. And why are we taking so long to discover the permafrost effects? Oh, so that means that that guy would have been involved in kind of an experiment back then, right? That mankind is now discovering. Could be one of the valid points. Yes, you're making that, Josh. Could be the same. There's actually a film on YouTube about that oat seed. It's fascinating. I will definitely tune into that. 110%, my friend. That's something good you just brought to my attention. And now I will check out on that documentary at least. If it's presented in a form of a documentary. I love documentaries. The one with a hole inside of it, one goes in and gets snapped in there. Exactly the way it is. Oh, here comes some drawers. Interesting drawers. Do you have loose bricks? We're building on some drawers. You can keep your loose brick inside of this and just check how cool is the Lego symbol here. See, Lego, and that's the drawer. We can keep our loose bricks inside of this. How cool would that be? And with a tool kit topping it up. That's how it looks. Those drawers. Happiness in small moments like this is what Lego is all about, I would say. There's happiness, micro world. It's an amazing set. He was killed. There was an arrow locked in his shoulder. They can't figure out how or why, but they found him with a metal axe, which back then was the stuff of magic. Hmm. Well, I think that guy would have been mountain hiking and he might have slipped on and could have been in that state, wherein things have happened. Like he got frozen over many years. Could be, could be, could be anything. I don't know. Could be this or it could be that. Could be anything. Are we skipping steps? No, we're not supposed to skip steps. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nope, nope, nope. No skipping steps. Because what I think is if I cannot give much to the environment, I should not be exploiting much as well, right? If we are capable of delivering something, then we can take back the share. But if we don't deliver something, then what are we to even ask on something? There are fruits growing on the trees. You can grow in vegetables on a fertile land without using any fertilizers or pesticides. It's just that man wants to cultivate hectares and hectares of land with using commercial farming equipments, and that makes it a little bit more, every farmer wants high yield coming out of his produce. That's also a bit of challenging. They use those high yield pesticides and things like that. So all that causing trouble. And the food we are eating is not healthy anymore. The water we are drinking is not healthy anymore. And the air we are breathing is not healthy anymore. It used to be healthy back in days, but now it is certainly not. And this is where we have come by. So far away. For what? And then we call ourselves to be the most intelligent species existing on this planet. And this is what the most intelligent species existing on this planet is doing. Killing their own selves. Strange. Really, really, really strange. Sometimes I see those war-based movies, I get tears out of my eyes that why would you require to spill blood to that level? Just for capturing the land? That's strange, really strange. And then the smart world gets divided into geographies, claiming their own lands. Let me see what's happening. What's coming our way. We are being selfish at times. We don't care for others. And that's what we as humans are becoming more. And we are forgetting that we were humans once. And what we've become now. Because we've evolved more than a human. That is really strange. How we've evolved more than a human. And then comes the struggle of the man. The struggle never ends. We keep on struggling. Right from the moment we are born into this world, we get the struggle going on. First things first, we need to learn how to walk. We need to learn how to speak. We need to do potty training. Have you seen that those animals, they require potty training? Do they? That's the reason why they are called to be animals and we are called to be humans, is what they say. But then, when we get potty trained, there is some bit of stress that we take. As we grow, we learn. The languages we speak, we learn. And all that evolution. What good has it brought us? It's an awesome film, dude. If you can't find it, the next time you are in one of the chats I mod, I'll put the link in for you. Thank you. I'll try to figure it out because I already have a Google post open on the second tab of my browser. I can go about checking this out right after the stream, Joshi. They think he was looking for his flock of sheep, goats. See, that's what I figured out. Like it has to be something or the odd. He had a dispute with someone and then killed. That's the mystery of him. Hmm. His story's fascinating. You give your energy back to the world, which is all we can do. We take the sun's energy and we give that back to the earth. Earth never requires our energy, my friend. You know the fuel that we are burning in our car and in our vehicles, why it is called to be a fossil fuel? Because before us existing, there used to be those big dinosaurs ruling out the world. And they were limited, not like humans, which we are tend to be explosive and we are exploding in population. Those dinosaurs were very limited and they were so big, gigantic creatures that overlapping them with dirt, mud, was so many years, and then was the evolution of mankind that gave us this fossil fuel we are enjoying now. Imagine that an asteroid, another of the asteroids strikes Earth, just destroying all of the mankind. What would we do? Where would we go? Who's going to save us? No one saved a dinosaur from that asteroid. That asteroid hitting them. No one saved the dinosaurs. So who's going to save us? Are we going to have those Armageddon like moments? I think not so. We're not going to be having those Armageddon like moments. There is a brick which has fallen from the Gotham animated skyline set, and it just went down to the floor. Now I'll have a little bit hard time figuring it out from the ground. These bricks are kind of dirt magnet. They attract a lot of dirt. Just imagine if so much of dirt is to be seen overlapping these bricks, how much of the dirt we are breathing and taking back to our lungs. God, no one is caring for the environment here. There is so much of dirt and filth in the air. Guys, there's so much of dirt and filth in the air. I can't even believe it. The greed of human has brought them all this misery. Check out that dirt. Now that dirt on my finger. Here you'll be able to see it. Checking out that dirt on my finger is just 1 week old on from the Lego set. The Lego set is built in a week, and this much of dirt is overlapping on that Lego the set. Just imagine all these dirt particles are going inside of our lungs when we are breathing this, and no one in the society gives a shit back. This is what I hate the most. That in name of development, what we are getting is dirt and filth. This is the cost of development. That's an interesting outside door. We are missing on a flap here because there should be an opening given inside of this. That's what Lego is missing. That is exactly what Lego is missing to deliver us. Dang. That's what we're missing from the set. That's what we're missing from the set. Wow, that's going on, staying back there forever, I guess. Now that's going to be much more firm than before. It was just hanging in loose air before. Perfecto comprende. We come such a long way from our past. That's one statement I always laugh at. If we are so intelligent, why do we lie, cheat, and steal instead of help, grow, and multiply? We are multiplying. We are multiplying at a rate that none of the other species are. Maybe the bacterias multiply more than humans, but then none of the other living species multiply as much as we do, as humans on this planet Earth. Cockroaches and those are like, I'm not even considering those insects, but then mammals. Talk about mammals. Talking about mammals and not even birds. I think as much humans are. Even seagulls wouldn't have been so much of seagulls existing in this world as much we are. Not even penguins are that much we are. Penguins are just there in the Arctic. I wonder why they don't travel to the rest of the world and just stick to the Arctic. There is a reason behind it. There's an absolute reason why they don't travel. And here is one of the reasons. I think we have missed on some important element here. And what did we miss on? This now going to be a big time unfolding mystery. There is a mystery that we need to explore. Alrighty. That one was missing. We have an extra pair of beard for the old man that keeps shoveling off the snow. What would that look like? Would that look like more to be like the washing area along with the dryer, right? That's the basement I think we are building and not the kitchen. That's amazing door we got there. And we got a few black studs here as well, which will go on top like that. Okay, that's pretty much it. And we got a red brick extra and a few of those extra ones. I hope that we have attached every single brick which is required to be going in, and those are a few loose bricks to be seen from this bag number 21. Oof, those are a lot of bricks. Bag 21 to be seen out there. You see, the moment we talk about everything good in a way, people don't hang out. People leave. I probably think there are 4 viewers right now. One of them is you. See again, Armageddon. I can deal with because there's no tax paying to do after. They are clever. Penguins are clever, aren't they? Yes, absolutely. Clever species. Not living. I mean, they're not leaving their spot. They are continuously like just enjoying the northern hemisphere. For starters, and to finish, why penguins live where they do and thrive happily, 2 words: no humans. Absolutely no humans. You've seen those Arctic tours happening nowadays, wherein there is an Arctic explorer ship carrying in a lot of travelers who wants to explore. Many of humans are now starting to show up on the Arctic land, and then the penguins get confused by seeing the humans. Where did they come from? Where did we come from? We're doing number 22 in this stream. We can do this in the next stream, or it's going to be tomorrow. What do you say, guys? Let's do half of number 22 now. And the rest of it later on. Well, there are those two smaller bags included inside of this bigger number 22. It's 29. And here is that bag number 22. It's now history. And with this, we get our very first of the light brick, guys. We get our very first of the light brick. And the light brick seems to be not working. Absolutely, it does work. That's our very first light brick. The smart brick. What Lego calls it to be. I was so much waiting for this moment, kind of like forever. But when will I get the very first of the smart light brick? And here it is. Tears in my eyes, tears of joy in my eyes. Our very first light brick, yay! I wish Lego gives us more of this light bricks. And how do we fix those light bricks is also kind of not that hard. It's just simple. Like there is a battery to be seen this side of it, and then there is battery here as well on top. And that's a simple light brick, guys. Wow, I'm loving this. Woohoo! It is going to be a happy night for us. Now that we are grabbing on our very first of the light bricks ever. You noticed as well. Yeah, I did. Lockdown was the best example of how lack of human interference can have an effect. Absolutely, you are right. Did you see the canals of Venice during lockdown? They went so clear. Dolphins were spotted swimming up and down them. It's just because I think that dolphins are also intelligent and they must have sensed no human presence. So let's go and explore, or let's go and check out where these humans are because they can't live without us. Dolphins can't live without humans. Strange thing. All dark brown bricks inside of this packet, just one of this stud in that color. Rest all dark brown. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Check this door out. This is a fantastic door as well. I think this is the door for the kitchen from where that guy will slip in his his shoes and then carries it back. Oh, the device is running out of battery. Here comes little bit of carbon emission from roaming bricks. There we go. Plugged in the power source and bang on. There we go. You're good to stream again. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Boom, 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 boom. Now we were on this door. Check this door out. It's a kind of a majestic door to any house. And that's, I think, cool, man, cool. Love this set. The way it is. Designed to be. How many times have you seen Home Alone movie? I am fond of this movie so much that every holiday I keep about checking it out. Just checking it out. Love the Home Alone movie. Bum, 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 bum. Because it's holidays and everyone are in good vibes and good mood, and I think people don't wanna get involved in all of our talking. So they just left. Oh god. It's a strange, strange world out there. No one wants a bad mood or discussing out on the problems during the holidays. Right, Joshi? This is a strange world. Isn't the rumor still going that we're more closely related to dolphins more than apes? That we were more closely related to dolphins. The kind of communication that humans have tend to be developing, because it all starts with an amoeba, the shapeless amoeba. There is no shape to the amoeba, a shapeless amoeba, not a shameless one, but a shapeless one. So that amoeba, it all starts from the amoeba, the Big Bang. So I think our hearing senses are, or the communication senses that humans have, are much close to those of the dolphins, because dolphins are the most intelligent in communicating among each other. That's what I feel. So I could be wrong on that as well. I could be right. I don't know much about them, so correct me if I'm wrong here. I knew it. I knew it. There was a mistake. Trouble. I've lost count how many times you've seen the Home Alone movie, right? You lost count for that. I love this movie so much. Part 1 and part 2 especially. 3 and 4 are kind of okay to me. But as much fun as much we had from part 1 and part 2. Once in a lifetime movie. I must admit, I really do like the look of that house, just knowing what went on inside to those poor wet bandits. It was my sister's the other. I was at my sister's the other week, and Home Alone 2 was on. Tim Curry in that film is hilarious indeed. Indeed, he is. You remember a lot of actors' name, my friend. So, just for you, we are opening the doors once again. We opened the doors in the beginning of the stream, but just for you, Mr. Joshi, here you go. We are opening those doors again. Check them out. Oh, the light's intensity is so good. Nice. Putting on the flash now. Check that house out now. With all those interiors. That's Buzz McCallister's room. We have Buzz McCallister's girlfriend photograph as well here to be seen. And that one here, the door is for Kevin's mom and dad's majestic room. We have a majestic bed over there, along with the digital thing, the clock. With that, the door closes. This is pretty much the lobby on the first floor. That's the majestic bathroom, toilet, everything. The majestic bathroom where Kevin is supposed to be applying on the aftershave. Kevin applies the aftershave. The door opens and then comes out Kevin from the sleigh ride. That's a sleigh ride. Yep, Buzz's room. Haven't you checked out this set before, Mr. Joshi? Let me give you a more close-up look then. Check out Buzz McCallister's room. That's his girlfriend. I don't remember her name, but that's his girlfriend. And the door also slides in and slides out just like that. And that's a storage thing. Inside of it we have a pink heart. Check the heart out. That's the pink heart from inside of it, inside of the storage box. That's what I like to explore. Happiness at micro level when it comes to Lego. But you see, there goes in the paint as well. I just don't understand how would guys with big hands go about fixing in all those things. Not possible for guys with big hands. The chair that rotates, a rotating chair. That was Buzz McCallister's room. They have a majestic bed inside of this section as well. Check this out. Choo-choo, the train, the Holiday Express train. With the Christmas tree and that majestic fireplace. Check out that majestic fireplace with the Christmas tree and the Holiday Express train. That's the sewer movement. As you can see, here is my thumb. Here is that lever. That's the dining room. Check out the interiors. We are going to do a review video. You'll love the review videos because all of the review videos that we do on roaming bricks are crazy cool. And we get a lot of appreciation as well from the brick community for all those reviews we do. A lot of people like our reviews, so just stay tuned for the Arkham Asylum review. It's going to be amazing, followed by this one. Or I think we would do this first and then the Arkham Asylum. And check that out. The McCallister. See that M of McCallister's? That is so much impressively done. And they say if you are in Lego, you are one of the most expensivest hobbies across the world that you are a part of. Does the set come with two little ripped shopping bags? For when Kevin's walking home, that would be an incredible little touch for the movie. I think so. I'm not sure about it, but I think so. We have those pair of bags, but those pair of bags are not shown on the box. Mm-mm. Those pair of bags are not shown on the box, but it would be fun. Yes, absolutely, it would have been fun to get along those bags. Falling down. And that's the furnace. That's the evil furnace I was talking about. And there goes the light brick itself. Here it goes. Here goes the light brick. Absolutely stunning. See, you need to be very much careful while snapping in those micro parts, because one wrong move could bring the whole structure down. That was cool. That was amazing. That was fantastically done. There goes the second one. There goes in the third one. A fourth one. And one more going in there. That's how it looks. Check out the furnace getting built. That picture is incredible. What is it? Kevin says, Buzz's girlfriend, Wolf. I love that thing. I love that thing. I also love the movie. Have you noticed one thing about the movie, the black and white movie that Kevin repeatedly plays? Angels with filthy souls. There is no such movie existing in Hollywood ever. That was a fiction movie for just this set. They recorded one of that clip in black and white. And then in part two, we got the second part of that movie, which was Angels Fulfill Their Souls. That was crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy time, man. Crazy. We had such fun time discussing all like one stream, you get just one stream. Everyone visits that one stream. We had that one stream for the Home Alone set. We had all the fun. I think it's episode 3. If you would want to check out how much fun time we had discussing out on all those aspects of movie, that's episode 3. We are bigger versions of the people who aren't meant to build this. Our hands are much bigger. Kind of. No, my hands are not that big, Mr. Joshi. I have much kind of normal hands. And it's even got the Michael Jordan cut out with it. Yeah, the famous all time basketball player, Michael Jordan. Absolutely nailed it. We also see Michael Jordan in Space Jam, don't we? The movie which Bugs Bunny is to be seen. No? I think so. In Space Jam, there is also Michael Jordan. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Okay, the two shopping bags are irrelevant now. The picture and the air rifle on the wall in Buzz's room do it for me. Absolutely, the air rifle. We get a spare one as well. Won't believe this. We get a spare air rifle just in case if there is a kid visiting your house and trying to fiddle around with the air gun. We have a spare one. So Lego is being so considerate that giving us this one, maybe to recreate, you know, Kevin holding on to it, or Kevin is just pointing it to Marv and Harry. Maybe for that play experience, you never know. When it comes to Lego, it's world's number one toy manufacturing company. And there is a reason why they are in that position and why someone else is not. Because back in those days, people must have thought, like, these are plastic bricks. I mean, who's going to buy them so much? This and that, and And so comes the monopoly. And now, when you see that all these Chinese manufacturing companies have started delivering us all the sets, all of a sudden, Lego feels that there is much unhealthier competition out there, because these guys, they don't require any license, they just go about giving us those sets. Are we going right or are we going left? Are we going good? We are going good with this. Oops. A perfect snap comes in there. The second one goes in here. And one more of you would go in there. So both of the sides, you need one of those getting snapped in. And what is next is this one going in and getting settled down there. Wow. Oh, that's the face or the head of the furnace. Crazy. Now I get it, what we are building. See, there is a lot of surprise elements included with this. A lot of surprise elements. So what about surprises? Surprises. The furnace. I was excited about this furnace because the furnace has given us that light brick, and probably I'm excited for the very first light brick that I'm doing. I don't have any other light bricks from any other sets before than this. We kind of missed on the GWP of the Ghost, We don't have the GWP released for India because there is no fun, not much of the Halloween as per Lego that India observes. So the Ghost is not released for us. Oh, holy moly, we were supposed to do this the other way around it and we didn't even know. What did we do? Well, now I think it should be perfect. Let me just take in an example. And kind of looks epic. We'll just stop once we are done with the furnace, and we'll continue to build rest of this in the next episode. I've been working long hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, so I stream for long hours. I don't get bored or I don't get tired. But as my viewers, you guys might. So certainly I appreciate you staying back for so long today, Joshi, Mr. Joshi. I really appreciate you staying back for so long. It's for the love of Lego, isn't it? And those bricks. Check this thing out. This is one, two more, two of those. Come on out now. Going in next. I got carried away with that little bit, and it has costed us a lot of time getting redone. It's the most beautiful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Mayo Hosco tunes in with Relevancy is Currency. Hey Mayo, what's up? How's your holidays going on? We were hanging around with Mr. Joshi, keeping us busy today. And I really appreciate you doing that. Kevin sat through dog cat flap with the air rifle. Absolutely. And that door? That's the door, I guess. That's the door which goes on the kitchen on the second side of it. Probably that would be the door. Oh, you are building the Home Alone house? Mayo Hosco, we are doing this from 5 episodes from now. This is the 6th episode and the second last one. So you tune into the Roaming Bricks experience for the Home Alone. There are 5 more live recorded episodes. If you wanna tune into and check out the building experience, you are free to do so later on. And we are building the furnace. The furnace that gave nightmares to Kevin. And that's the furnace. There is a light brick also. There is a light brick. Here's our very first light brick. You are in a perfect time, Mayo Hosco, to check out the action on the light bricks. Perfect time, my friend. It's 5 p.m. here, dude. I'll be heading off in an hour. Though if you're still on, I am probably bang on. I'm just heading out. It's 10:36 here, almost 10:40 in the night. 11 p.m. I'm yet to do my dinner. I do late dinners because if I am full stomach, it's hard for me to stream. So I tend to grab on a few evening snacks and I just start the stream just like that. I had visited the ultimate temple, the Lord Shiva temple, yesterday. I am from Mumbai. We have this temple called as Babulnath. It's a very, very, very famous Lord Shiva temple here. I visited the temple yesterday, not tomorrow, and took his blessings. Guess this probably would be the last of the time that I could have taken up on the site. And next, we'll visit in the new year. This was the last of the prayers to be offered in this 2025. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Da na 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 na. It was good to know you in a way, Joshi, Mr. Joshi, today. And I loved your participation. And I hope to see you in more future streams. Ho, 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 ho. And Kevin says, "Oh, shut up." And then, ooh. That's the furnace. That's the furnace, guys, with the ultimate light brick attached to it. That's the furnace. Now, this is kind of strange. Alright, so this is how it's supposed to be. We are lifting off the furnace and it lights the light brick. You see? Just like that. So lift off the furnace to see the light brick effect. We need to do it something different here. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. That's so cool. We are reliving the Home Alone movie experience, guys, to the fullest. Can't stop fiddling around with that light trick. Fantastic one. Super fantastic. And that's it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Roaming Bricks and delighting me with your presence. We just have Mayo Hosko tuning in. And what's coming in from Mayo is just finished watching today's afternoon session of the World Darts Championship. So I've got some time. Wow, Mayo Hosko is into darts. Wow. Cool hobbies, cool sports activities that we all have. That's what I love about every human differing from the other one. Like, I personally choose badminton to be my favorite sports, kind of indoor, because you need to play badminton inside of a court and not outside exterior environment. So I consider it to be an indoor sports activity. Of course, yeah, you're west of US. You're west of US. You're the only person who comes over to JC's who's from India. So knowing the time difference is handy. A lot of people I know are from America and Europe. So in Australia, no way. Good. I love the way our international creator community is doing. It's amazing. See all so much of action. Sometimes I feel like I need to be in super AI to keep checking out everything and just fitting inside of my little creative mind, but it's not possible. It's simply not possible. So, Mr. Joshi, Mayo Hosko also has a small Lego channel. He's doing Lego from a longer period than the Roaming Bricks is as well. So he's kind of a senior most member of the community. But he's not that older in age. He's a young fellow doing really good. So, Mayo Hosko, here you go. Thank you for visiting us today. And with that attachment, we successfully reach to instruction manual step number 542 and just snap that one in so that we don't miss anything and call it to be a firm attachment. There you go. And time for our top, top, top fan followers for the stream. I think it's going out to Mr. Joshi, but let's check out the stats for it. Who's grabbing in number first position today? Let's check it out. Let's check the name out. And if we keep doing this, it's no end to this. Let's keep this aside for now. And here you go. That's the Home Alone house for you guys and for me as well. I'm going to be admiring this throughout the night now. That's what I do. Once I build on a particular set, I keep on admiring it for ages. So we are on instruction manual number 444, step number, and closing down the operations for the day. Thank you all for tuning in and making this evening a perfect one for every Home Alone fan to enjoy. Every Christmas Eve, I watch the first two Home Alone movies. But JC, I love to check out JC's. These guys just don't do Lego. Mr. Joshi, these guys are off the hook. I mean, I wish that some fine day I could have an inventory myself in my house with all those much of, accessories and spare parts that I can also collaborate and build something of my own. Those eagles from the Lord of the Rings were terrific, Mr. Joshi. I saw those eagles. Every Christmas Eve, I watch the first two Home Alone movies. Bang on, Mayor Hosko, you got me there. Even I do the same. I'm Australian, but I'm still awake at 3:40 a.m. because of darts. Wow, no way. See? That's your love for darts. So is my love for Lego. Oh, earlier than this, I thought you were from Canada, Mayo Hosko. So you are from the land of kangaroos, Australia, mate. Have you ever tried Vegemite? That Vegemite, it's crazy. Yeah, I've been meaning to catch a live scene since we met in JC. Yep, absolutely, Mr. Joshi. I was looking forward for this experience as well, and I saw that you did. I've met Mayo before in Jay's Bucket. Jay's Bucket, absolutely, which I really need to go and say hello to Clicking Cliff and recently broke. Absolutely. You've been around, hanging around with all this many Lego streams. Do you hold your own Lego collection, Mr. Joshi? Are you a Lego enthusiast and a collector yourself, but you just do not stream, or you don't have your life on social platform, media platforms, that's something like that? Paintball is my most played sport. Wow, no way. It's also what I do for a job. Oh, a paintball. Mayo, the first two Home Alones were the only ones, to be fair. The third and fourth don't really exist. Oh, the poor boy would feel bad who acted in part 3 and 4. Mr. Joshi, no, don't be so harsh. Oh, that's it. Not old in age. I bet you're both younger than me. Is that the case? Could be, could be. Yeah, I have been chatting non-stop. We got on to the topic of Earth and energy, and I just didn't stop, and neither did I. And that's what I love. That was an engaging kind of a debate we had, exchanging thoughts. Was fun. Was fun today. Mr. Joshi, yeah, there's a reason why no one talks about the other Home Alone movies. I'm 24, but I've been collecting Lego for 20 years and I've been on YouTube for 13 years. Come 7th of January. See, that's. But Mayor Hosko, your channel is 13 years old? No way. How many subscribers have you nailed so far? Not much of subscribers then. If it's a 13-year-old channel, man. Well, cheers, roaming, and if I don't see you before, namaste to yourself and family, and have a beautiful time. Same for yourself, Mayo. Merry Christmas to you and all of the viewers and subscribers and members in the brick community world. Thank you, Mr. Joshi, for delighting us with this wonderful comments and wishes from your side. And I wish Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and Season's greetings and a Happy New Year to yourselves and all your family members as well. Give them love and regards from Roaming Bricks. Namaste from India. Paintball. I'll remember this paintball thing. I have a few Lego sets, and yes, if money was no issue, I'd have a very large set. The UCS style, right? The Ultimate Collector ones. I did once have the original Lego pirate ship. I was 5, I think. Took my dad 2 days to build it. Me 10 minutes to break it. that's what that's what kids do. I mean, I have Timothy here. Timothy Hunter. He's from the US and he has an adorable young daughter out there. So there was this one time at band camp, going back American high style. This one time at band camp, I was tuned into Timothy Hunter's live stream and I saw her daughter fiddling him so much and testing out his level of patience. And Tim went on building this set. Just went on. Oh God, it's hilarious how young ones are. It's great to catch up with you all. We have some interesting folks, in the brick community across YouTube who are just available on YouTube and they are not on any other platforms. There are such gemstones of content creators, I would say. But then, after you broke it, did you help your dad rebuild it once again? Tell me that. Did you help your dad rebuild it? The broken set. I got a YouTube profile in 2020 during lockdown. Only started putting content on it this year. Absolutely. Yes, I saw yours as well. Mr. Joshi is also a content creator. There's not much that you have displayed on your channel. Right? Kind of, I think so. And the only thing I have the chat history is because of this. So we have important discussions going in. And then, yes, I'm subscribed to Mr. Joshi. See, those small DIY arts. So Mr. Joshi has come up with 2 shorts and a handful of live streams as well. Wow, no way. A completely unplanned, unscheduled live, not planned to finish before Terry at 6. Oh. I guess 9 live streams so far and 2 shorts. What is that character? Gunnar Hammerborgern. I am not even friendly with that character. I don't know who that is. But I've seen that on JC's as well. I wanted to build a marine dropship from Aliens. No way with JC with no instructions just to see how funny it was. We got 3 pages in before he got annoyed. That's the thing. You need to be so much patientful, and your level of patience has to be next level. Next level when you're handling bricks without instruction manual, Mr. Joshi. If you need to go, I won't stop you. Yep, indeed, my friend Mayo Hasko. I am signing up because we've been streaming from last 3.5 hours now. And then there is dinner that I'm supposed to be grabbing on. The rest of the family members already are almost about to go hit the bedtime now. I'm the one who will be having a late dinner because I had second breakfast like the hobbits do in day to day, so I was kind of okay. No, the pirate ship stayed in pieces. It was an epic battle, and a lot of people walked the plank in that time. Do you have that episode? Do you have that episode live? I don't think so. That alien episode is live. Or is this the one? The 3 men and a couple of printers? Is that the one? Oh, the Arnold Schwarzenegger. This figure is so impressive. Absolutely stunning. Oh, is that the one? Alrighty. Wanna check that out. 3 men and a couple of printers. That's the one. Alright guys, thank you again, once again for tuning in and checking out the I'm sorry for the yawn. Thank you for tuning in and checking out the ultimate Home Alone building experience. And a modular set can not be more beautiful than this one. This turned out to be the McCallister house. It's awesome set. Awesome sets ever. Lego has released in the past. This is the one. We keep winding JC by calling him a princess. So it's 2 men and a princess. He hates that. Come on, stop pulling his leg. 2 men and a princess. God. It's like 2.5 men. At least you guys could have called him like 2.5. Princess. Oh, that looks amazing. Thank you, Leanne. How did your stream go? Are you still streaming or it's done now? You're done streaming. I'm never calling him that, even if I visit when JC is streaming. I'm not calling him that. He'll certainly ban me from revisiting his streams. Oh god. It was good. I've just finished. No way. Before Roaming Bricks finished his stream, Liana Lee Magnet Fisher starting on her stream and finishing it before Roaming Bricks. A round of applause. Impressive. What did you do? It's okay, I'm his mod. I won't ban you. In fact, you have my permission. Two men and a princess. No way. We certainly can come up with a mini series, of this. Oh, whoa. Getting there slowly. I'll do a post of the set front and back. Absolutely. All of you guys are welcome to post your creative content on Roaming Bricks community page. We have the community page for all you guys. But just be respectful to the rest of the community. No profound languages. Just mind the words that you use, and that's it. Roaming Bricks is not stopping any of you guys from promoting your channel or your creativity on mine. But just don't ask people out there to subscribe and like and do all those things. Just share your content, and if it's interesting, it will automatically pull people out. Like how I do mine. I mean, I go about joining those Discord servers, and I just do self promote once, and then if there are any members who finds the Roaming Bricks content interesting, they will tune in. And if someone finds it more interesting, they will repeatedly tune in. And that's what makes the channel stand apart from the rest of the other channels. I won't keep you any longer. Bye, guys. Thank you, Mayo Hosko, for tuning in today and delighting Roaming Bricks with your presence. Thank you, Mr. Joshi, and thank you, Liana Lee Magnet Fishers. You as well. We'll do a collab stream someday soon, guys. I'm up for collab streams, so any of you guys think we can build a set together while streaming together, we can definitely get in brick together and build together. All right. It was JC's sister that said it. She said it. It's the name. They call him to wind him up so naturally, so we call it him. No way, guys, no way. Well, JC's sister would have meant it just for once, that you guys can make fun, and you guys kept on. you guys just kept the thing on. I'm sorry, but this is the very first time I'm coming to know the secrets behind the two men and the princess thing, to be exact, to what she said. He's a fairy princess. Yeah, I'll shut up now as well. Have an awesome holiday, folks, and I'll see you all soon. Just take in the photos. Just need to post them now. Give a cool description as well. Liana, describe something about yourself and what makes you a different person than rest all of us. Give a small 3-liner description to yourself as well, and then you can post the set that you just built. All right. So thank you folks for tuning in today. Time for Roaming Bricks to announce on top fans grabbing #1 position. There is a tie in between Liana Lee and Mr. Joshi. Here we go. But Liana Lee is nailing it out. Grabbing on #1 position today. Absolutely fantastic. We have fill in bricks on number three. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Lianali. Thank you, Joshi. Thank you, Phil and Bricks. Thank you, Zen Mudra. Thank you, Mac Builds Bricks. Mr. Jason. Thank you, Wow Creations 22. Thank you, Koja. Thank you, Brick Together. Never Too Old for Lego. Michael. Thank you. And I offer my condolences for your loss, Michael. I hope that you'll soon come back with much more action and happiness for the community. A shout out for Spur and Glue for showing up. Thank you. I love bricks forever. Thank you as well. So all of you folks tuned in and said hello, and some of you guys nailed it in today's stream, keeping your host Roaming Bricks constantly engaged with their chats and responses. This is out of the world experience. Thank you, Mr. Joshi, and thank you, Lianelli, especially both of you guys, for making this stream a memorable one. Alrighty. See you all, folks. Tomorrow is going to be the last episode. We are we are building the tree house, and then we will swing Kevin from the McCallisters to the tree house, from hanging around that zip liner. We are doing the zip lining tomorrow, so don't forget to have an ultimate a set experience. We'll do again. We'll show all of you guys the inside and outside as well. This is not the upside down world, but this is kind of an inside out world that we are to be seeing with this set. Alright, no problemo. Never Too Old was in. He's a good builder, indeed. Michael. Michael had his father's said dismissal, so he kept awake the whole night, consolidating on his mother, who is still, a part of our world, and his stepdad just passed away. So that's the reason why. If any of you guys would like to offer your condolences, feel free to do so. You'll feel better. He'll feel good. That's what we are. Yes, we are here for each other. We are a community members, right? No problemo. That's gonna be awesome. I'll definitely be there tomorrow. See you all tomorrow. Signing out from this epic Lego stream. Once again, namaste from India. This is Roaming Bricks, your host, praying out for world peace. And may all of your wishes come true this Christmas, guys. May all your wish come true. I'll pray for you guys. He's not here kind of around us because he was here earlier. You see, even after spending one whole night, he tuned in to the stream saying hello, and he was here. Almost he was here for 30 minutes. So this is such a fantastic support from that guy. One of the not so young, but he's not that old either. He's in his mid 40s or in his mid 40s, I guess. Never Too Old for Lego. Michael from Canada. So here you go. See you, folks. Bye now. Ta-ta. Have a wonderful day. Have a beautiful night. Have a good afternoon and have a good evening from wherever you are tuning in from. This is your host, Roaming Bricks, signing out now. Peace. Bye-bye. See you all next time, tomorrow.